Let's get more details from Dale De Vera, who's reporting to us live from the Department of Justice. Dale, what is the latest with this? We understand the manhunt operations have been suspended.
Arresting persons deprived of liberty or PDLs who were prematurely released via good conduct timing allowance, the Department of Justice confirmed it has suspended the manhunt against them. Justice Secretary Minato Guevara said that he requested the DILG as the head of the PNP to suspend further law enforcement operations to make sure that nobody's life and personal security would be endangered. He said that there are PDLs who surrendered and are in the gray zone, meaning it can't be determined yet whether they actually committed heinous crimes. Guevara said they want to ensure that those who will be subjected to the manhunt are actually people that need to be arrested. He also said that while the verification is ongoing, the number of those who surrendered almost matched expectations. Because of this, Guevara deemed it safe and prudent to suspend coercive law enforcement action because it may endanger the life not only of the PDLs but of law enforcement agents as well. DOJ Undersecretary Mark Perete meanwhile said that they're cleaning up the DOJ's list of BCTA law beneficiaries after 1,914 PDLs who were already pardoned or currently on parole made it to the rooster. The police earlier tracked down convicted murderer Rolito Go after the deadline. Go's sentence was commuted, which should have excluded him from the list of convicts allegedly freed due to GCTA. The DOJ has yet to validate reports that the police has already rearrested a number of prematurely released PDLs. Sean Charles, the figures that we have on the total number of surrenderers still remain at 7,117, which is as of 11 Thursday evening. This despite reports that the number of persons deprived of liberty who turned themselves in went beyond the 1,914 figures that the Bureau of Corrections originally released. We will still have to wait for the final tally from the DOJ. Sean, Charles?
All right, so the number as of 11 last night, Dale, like you said, 1,717 now. If the number of those who surrendered is close to the original number that we're pegging, which is 1,914, will this be enough to make the authorities resume manhunt operations?
Sean, will still have to wait after the DOJ and reconcile the data from the Bureau of Corrections since the agency is still cleaning up the list that the Bucor submitted earlier. Sean?
Right, Dale, could you tell us if we have any word on what they intend to do with the convicts who surrendered even though they weren't part of the list?
Charles, those convicted, those convicts who surrendered but not part of the list were ordered. The DOJ already ordered the Bureau of Corrections to release them earlier this morning. Charles, Sean.
Thanks for that report. That was Dale De Vera reporting live from the Department of Justice.